switch the bot over as well. It's weird. I'm sure I'll be fine. I didn't switch the bot over fast enough. Ah! Hello. Yeah, I did not switch the bot over fast enough, so that means no raid message. Oops. Let me simulate a raid event, and then there we go. And then we can pretend username Lilo and switch.
Just what I always wanted. I will name him George, and I will hug him and pet him and squeeze him.
Hello. Thank you very much. I do not have the automatic shout-out setup that I gave to Lilo, so I will do some manual shout-outs.
Sorry.
What?
It's why I didn't write, because I do
What?
I can't figure out my life.
Why? Careful.
Don't.
Lilo's derping. She just punched a desk. Thank you very much, Lilo, for coming over. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Sweetness Sam. Everyone should already be following Lilo. Please do, if not. Are you talking to me, or are you just talking, Lilo? She's talking, and I'm like, I can sort of hear you, but it's a little bit on the quiet side, so I'm not sure what you're saying. Turns out, largely not actually talking to me. How dare. Right, we will do some more Dinkum. Don't worry about raid messages and stuff. I'm just happy to have you here. Thank you for coming over. As you can see, I have gone with the 70s porn stash. I don't really know why I decided that this moustache would be appropriate, but apparently it is. Building the town while I'm building at a time. So now I have a mine, which is quite scary. And I'm also 250 grand in debt, which is even more scary. How did I get that much in debt? And I've only got 5k in the backpack, which is even worse. There are all kinds of bad things going on today. So, I need to make a heap load of money. And I want to try the mine. John, get to work, you lazy toad. So yes, I built a base quite a bit more north than this, and then I found this awesome little island down here. So I'm slowly terraforming it for the awesomes. Now I've got animals around, and I've trapped them, and I've shipped them off with this collection point, but I don't seem to have gotten money for it. Yeah, where did they come from? Where did they go? No one knows. I don't seem to have gotten any money for doing said, so I'm not really sure what that mechanic is. It has left me feeling a little bit confused. Right, so I'm gonna need another new pickaxe soon. I'm hoarding all of the old ones in case I can someday repair them and upgrade them in the future, instead of just wasting all the copper that went into them. So I need a new net and a new pickaxe now. Absolutely, please enjoy a lurk. I did have a lurk message. Ever since I reset my bot, I've not fixed it yet. So, sorry, no lurk message. But I appreciate the lurk, and I appreciate you coming over for the raid. What did you miss? You missed loads of really cursed hellos being added onto the Hello I Am New redemption on Lilo's channel. That's about it, really. I see I had a follow as well before the bot came alive. 2 follows before the bot came to life. Thank you very much for following, friendos. I appreciate it. A bug net. Yes, I will take the bug net. Thank you, John. And a pickaxe. Yeah, I do wish that I knew how to repair stuff. I have looked into how one repairs stuff. And, like, you can eventually repair stuff. But you have to get one of the people to move in before that happens, and then you have to actually get the drop for the repair thing, and then you have to do another thing, and then you have to do another thing. I am kind of borderline wondering if it's even worth it. 1445 for another license. What do I get? I can have an advanced animal trap. I can raise wombats. I don't know what they are. Can build windmills to help speed up production of tasks. No, that won't help yet. Bigger tool belt, maybe. Traps, I think. Animal trap. Okay, so we can now... That's an animal collection point. Ah, there's the animal trap. Iron bar? Is this a reusable trap or something? Because that's kind of expensive. Stick with the basic one. 2 copper bars needed for that. I'm almost out of copper now. Copper? I hardly know her. So I need to save up 30 grand so I can smelt iron and start making iron tools, I think. And I need to cook some footage so I can go into the mine and not die. Because we like not dying. What we're going to take. Don't know how much of this I'm going to have the patience to cook. But we need to cook some of it. Thank you for waking up with us over on Lilo's stream, everybody. Appreciate you very much. Was it? Lilo's saying her nose was honking when she was breathing, and I'm like, oh, thanks for that vital piece of information. Appreciate you. Yes, apparently we were given the tip by AC Manda the other day. Take lots of food into the mine. There was a vanillish. I didn't even notice. Always the way when you flip over your stream. PCG game doesn't know the PCG game. Wow, that's like saying the team. PCG bot doesn't always know that you're live to put in Pokecatch. Words often are hard, and they are usually disappointing. What the heck? Well, it doesn't seem angry with me. That one's not a devil bird, that's just a interested bird. Bug. Aimyo. Which just reminds me of Rod Hull and Emu. Now let's chuck the leftover food in there. We have 40 will do. So wattle seeds. So I want to go hunting down wattle plants and bottle plants. Wattle and bottle. Work is definitely overrated. And money is underpaid. And time is fleeting, lunchtime doubly so. Yeah, work sucks, I know. You left me roses by the stairs. So, let's get straight into the old philosophy and politics. I hate capitalism. I hate it. I think capitalism is terrible. It makes us focus on material wealth and acquisition instead of health and well-being. I think it's wrong. I am entirely against untethered, uncapped, uncontrolled capitalism. I think it's just wrong. And it's not a way to achieve peace, well-being, a productive society. None of it. It makes companies not care about people. It makes governments not care about people because they've got to balance the books. People can't go to schools because they have to pay so much money for schooling. Thank you very much, Lilo. I will hydrate.
Transmission incoming from the Big Giant Head.
Transmission incoming.
Thank you for calling the Big Giant Head. He cares about you.
No worries, Aurora. Catch you soon. I genuinely want to start my own political party with the agenda of doing it right. Basically. Yeah, thank you. You could start the US chapter of it. But I think enough people with the right idea can change the world, and it feels like the time is there for it, but I do not have the spoons to be writing a manifesto. That's the problem. The spoons are definitely the problem sometimes. Just trying to have enough of them. And then of course, if you have a good idea, it's getting that idea in front of people, which of course in capitalistic systems requires money for adverts. Essentially that, Nightmare. I do just want to make the world dance, Lilo, that is correct. So yeah, it's my opinion that we just banish capitalism, essentially. Nationalised most things, have selected limited capitalistic systems available in luxury goods, but don't let any one company, like no more millionaires, no more billionaires. Everyone gets a house. no one owns houses. If we need schools, we build them. If we need hospitals, we build them. If we need iron, we build mines and refineries, you know? That kind of stuff. Everything benefits the whole. No credit. You need something, you save for it. No, not communism. Not even socialism. Proper system of checks and some elements of capitalism, some elements of communism and socialism, some elements of meritocracy. Essentially a system where everyone gets a fair share. Yeah, just balanced. That's right. Just balanced. Couldn't have said it better. Just a balanced system. Where no one person or set of people is raised above others. No more suits and ties. No more judges sitting on the high benches and all the dodgy wigs and stuff that barristers have to wear in this country. Just go to work in a t-shirt and shorts. You know? Any trappings of wealth or power over someone else, just gone. Just gone. Get rid of all of it. That's nice. That could be definitely a nice shirt. Lilo's modelling for me. Well, I mean, I say for me. It's mostly for herself since it's a new t-shirt that she wants to try on. But yeah, just a balanced system where if you need it, you get it. And if you want it, you work a little bit and you can have it. Basically. Yeah, one can only hope. One can only hope that a system like that would work. I'd throw away mortgages and pensions and money and everything. That's good too. She's modelling t-shirt number 2. Is that one also intended to be a bedtime one? Oh, that one's a daytime one, is it? I think there's a lot of demand for a system where just everyone's basic needs are met, and then like a limited form of capitalism where luxury goods live. Still no monopolies, plenty of competition, no mega corporations. I like that. Metallica t-shirt. Oh, that's a cool piece of printing on the back as well. The thing is, to make a system like that fully work, at least everyone is going to have to give up at least something. And there's not going to be a lot of people who just benefit. They're all going to have to make changes. So actually getting the political control needed to make it, like for the UK, officially a republic, have a constitution. That's cool. Stitch t-shirt. We wouldn't necessarily get rid of the royals, but like they wouldn't be paid just because they're the royal family. They'd still have to, you know, have a job like be an ambassador to a charity, or even be an ambassador to other countries, you know. Lots of the traditional properties I'd shove over to something like the English Heritage or the National Trust for preservation. Oh yeah, they have their own properties and they make an income from those by by landlord and tenanting them out to people. But the higher ranking royals, they're paid by the state. We look after their properties as a state thing. Just is what it is. You pay your senators. You pay your president. They hold those kind of roles of import to the society. Some of the royals do forgive the money and donate it straight to charity and have other income and stuff. That's entirely up to them. But not all of them get paid either. So some of them literally just do have jobs. Like William, the next king after Charles' oldest son. Yeah, a lot of your senators do suck. A lot of our politicians suck. It's just a universal thing that they can be corrupted by money. So they are. William's cousins, one of them's like... one of them was in the Olympic team for horse racing when we did the Olympics, for example. So I mean, they don't just literally sit on their butts and do nothing. William went into the I want to say Air Force off the top of my head, and he flew mountain rescue helicopters, saved lives, rescued people, and Harry, his brother, he went into the army and he drove tanks. He went to Iraq. He was a tank commander in Iraq. So I mean, they don't just get to do nothing with their lives. But certainly they get a lot more money by nature of who they are than your average person does. Is it falling off? You are making a mess, but that's okay. Yeah, exactly. They all do different things. Like Charlie served when he was younger, and I think he's an honorary admiral, if I remember correctly, or it might be Hervey Andrew and his associations with Epstein. He might have been the admiral. And Charlie might have been something else. I don't remember exactly. The usual argument against the royal family is the is that they're just born of an older age and an older set of attitudes. All of that old tradition and pageantry and pomp, you know what? That's great for special events put on by the English Heritage or the National Trust, but actually, most people these days they just don't associate with it. It means nothing. Like the changing of the guards in London, you can go to it, and it's a real event of like historic significance. No modern significance at all. It's all ceremonial. So that's why my opinion is transfer all of that to English Heritage. English Heritage is a national charity, partially public funded, and its job is to there's two. We've got the National Trust and the English Heritage. The National Trust tends to look after buildings and wildlife preserves, along with the Forestry Commission, who looks after straight-on forests. And I think there's another one that looks after like our state parks as well. Whatever we actually call them, we don't call them state park. But the roles are kind of split up between those three organisations for what they do. And English heritage is the one that tends to do a lot of reenactment. So you'll find, obviously because of the Roman history, you'll find them doing a lot of Roman stuff, and Vikings as well, because we have a lot of Viking history as well. Saxons and all of that. They'll do medieval days at castles and stuff where they put up all like medieval style tents and stores, and they'll do a bit of LARPing basically. We don't really have LARPing here, but this is what we get instead: reenactments, and they're all done via English heritage. I say give all of that royal stuff to them. Pay for it. Pay for the soldiers. Pay for the horses and the husbandry and stuff. Yeah, I grew up in the East Midlands. I've probably got Saxon heritage in me. I don't know though for certain. Lilo says, I'm a farmer. Yes, Lilo, yes you are. Yeah, I know. Yeah, not that I'm literally going to say that either, but yeah, that's the thing about being British is we are so much a product of all of the various European cultures around us, and somehow this country just oh that's cool. DNA test for a lupus study search free. I possibly have history to a there's a village of my surname. In fact, there's two of them. One like in the east, and one kind of in the home counties north of London. But it's all of it around there's like farming country. So like with everyone, our surnames tended to come from landowners. Landowners would name villages, and people would be person from village, and that's how you eventually became first name, second name, right? We all know this. So I can potentially go back to that way, but then I've also got a great grandpa. I think I definitely have a great grandpa, but I think he was Scottish, or of Celt descent at least. So I think I've got some Celt in me from there. But yeah, don't actually know. Never had a test to prove it conclusively one way or t'other. So we've got 7 bottlebrush and 9 wattle seeds, so I can start building up plantations for that lot as well. Oh, hello! Some apples have started to grow. Awesome. Oh yes, and the limes have also done their first seeding. That means I can harvest that ring on the outside, and then chop it all down and replant it and bring it all up to the correct level. Ditto with some of these apples soon. These different bushes, have I misplanted? Look, they're different colours. Are these apples and that then something else? That looks like apples to me. But then this row is something else. Oops. Oops. I may have to redo my orchard a bit. Yes, get some sleep then, Enrique. Please, please get some sleep. Do not ever feel you need to stay. Bring Fletch 5 iron ore, and he's going to give me 2 bars. She even is going to give me. I am thinking it likely we will be, but I think Lilo is about to reply. There you go. But yeah, never any obligation. We're here when we're here, we're not when we're not, and the same should apply to you as well. Yep, yeah, if you're about, you're more than welcome to. Where's your screenshots? Where's your screenshots? Right, let's sell all my stuff to John. Yobby yib. £10 that's not as much as I was hoping for, John, not gonna lie. I was hoping for a bit more money than that. Seeds. Oh, I didn't sell those, that's why. That might help a bit. Rupu. Sell goods. Show me what you got. £8. That's not bad. That's not bad. So they're definitely worth farming up. Right, who was it who was visiting? Rain's visiting. Hello, Rain. Never mind. Actually, no, I suppose I do want to talk to you, really. I want to chat. Got a job for me. That's how you sell it, is it? I thought I'd better save it for the museum. I'm just going to take her a piece of clothing that I don't want. I thought I'd better just save it and, yeah, give it into the museum when I get the museum. Because I wasn't sure how common it would be in terms of replacing it. Red puffy jacket. Is that Ivy? Ivy! Come on! Come on! Hello! Have you noticed I'm streaming? Do you want to come and sit next to me now, huh? Hello! Hello! Meow! 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 Giving her some attention. Yeah, if it doesn't, then I'll flog it. Thank you. Draco's definitely getting his furry coat in because he's starting to need to cough up fur balls a bit. Bless hims. Hello, Ivy. That's not the best place you could be, I'm afraid. Thank you. He loves making screenshots. Alright, I might still hold on to it for a little while because I'm not that desperate for the pennies. And you never know. Right, let's go into the mine and see how scary it is, because it's supposed to be scary. A mine pass is required. Okay. So I can't even do that anyway, because I need one of them, and it costs more than I've got. So let's stick in the Disney Channel. Right, enjoy your meds. Let's have a look at this. Let's see what cursed you've put in. Be prepared. You fenced him in. Now let's hope he can't escape now. Lilo being mean and trapping people. I don't know. I'm gonna get an axe from John. I will take the axe. Thank you, John. And I also want my wheelbarrow. I'm going to use my basic axe for this. Okay, cool. I'm selling it. Thanks. It's settled. I'm selling it. Yoink. A nice fossil there. It looks like it weighs around 4.38 kilograms. How's 21 grand for it? Yep. Thank you very much, Nightmare, once again. Once again helping out with the masterful tips. Yeah, that fossil was worth 21 grand in the end, Lilo. Yeet! Can live without that. A wild Venonat appears. Who would like a Venonat? I would not. Now I need to go back to see Rain and give her this red jacket that I don't want, but apparently she does. She's like, just give me any clothes. Here, we have to do jobs for people. Yeah, I've got some clothing. Here you go, take a red jacket. We have to make them our friends so they want to move in. Of course, the downside, a Wombi bank. Of course, the downside is if they don't then move in. Sorry, if they want to move in, but I need a deed, I also owe 250 grand to Fletch. So you know, we could totally rain your hair, I'm sure, baby. Smash 3 rocks, saw 6 planks, plant 4 crop seeds. I probably won't do any of those today. Well, I might smash 3 rocks because there's one there. But otherwise I might not. Yay, we caught the Pokemon. An Iron Bar. Right, what's a Wombi bank? Oh! There you go. It's a furniture item. Come on, Ivy. Come on! It looks like, yeah, it's a Wombi bank. It's a piggy bank, but it's a wombat. How many planks was it I had to saw? Don't know, do a few until it finishes, I guess. Five, I guess. We need all of the bonus pass points, so... seeds chest is not that one, it's that one. Hello, Ivy. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that I've planted apple trees in this half here accidentally. So that's going to need some kind of overhauling at some point. I am a dwarf and I'm not digging a hole. No. Fair. All I can really suggest is that a little picture will appear over my big giant floating head of the Pokemon. And that kind of will help a little bit identifying them. Otherwise, who knows? No, Ivy. Please don't back into my head again. Yeah. It's alright, she's okay there as long as she's staying there. Yeah, it's not as big as it could be. I might have to resize it to make it larger and therefore more obvious and useful. Hey Disso, how's it going, dude? Yep, more wheelbarrowing. You tuned in yesterday just about the time the wheelbarrowing started. Wheelbarrowing does in fact continue. I decided to raise up the level of my entire orchard by 1, so I have to smash everything else down. Hi-ho, hi-ho, a wheelbarrowing, off we go, hi-ho, hi-ho, a wheelbarrowing, off we go, hi-ho, hi-ho, a wheelbarrowing, off we go. Was that fast enough? Or did I take too long to enunciate? I tried. I'm very trying. Are you okay? Lilo's getting sharped in the shoulder by Ivy. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd have thought about this before planting it all. But there you go. We are where we are. Yeah, Lilo is currently a weird cat pirate. She doesn't have a parrot on her shoulder. She has a cat. Yarg! They call me Pat Cat Shoulder. Dread Pirate Cat Shoulder. You got to bed by 4 AM and in that never played Ark. Wow. I know how much you play Ark, Disso. Is she getting at all comfortable there, Lilo? In the way you wanted her to? not going well then. Can I help in some way? Okay. More choppy. Yes, she was avoiding the blanket on purpose, it seems. So one thing I've noticed, if you upgrade a partially used axe, so one that's health has dropped somewhat to the next tier. Oh, thank you, Leela, I totally forgot. It seems to repair it. So you can buy a basic one, use it. Jeepers. So they seem to drop a bit far away. Can you harvest? Or just eat it over here? Right, okay, I might have gone a little bit over the top with this plantation idea. 59 apples and 52... no. Yeah, plenty of the bush limes.
Oh my god. But you were gone back. What's she doing?
She is a handful is what she is. Yeah, I haven't even finished the apple tree plantation, but clearly I am aiming to never be out of food and to also be able to sell a heap of it.
You say? Oh,
That's just weird balancing. You can. I'm not even going to repeat that on stream. 75 of each tree in a block is where I want to get to with this, basically. Which should harvest every, what, 7 days or so? 3 to 4 fruits per tree. So that's going to be kind of 300 to 400 fruits is my rough target each time, and a lot of that's just going to be excess. So straight to John. What's she doing now? She wants... Just move it over. So Ivy has decided it is time that she gets attention. Oh, I'm getting tired. Yeah, they possibly all of the cat toys need dusting. Oh, I need one more. I'll just get that by hand, I think. A wild pincurchin appears, which does indeed look like a butt with spikes. Look at it. Look at it and tell me I'm wrong. It looks like a butt with spikes. Ivy's being muchus, isn't she now? She stops doing it the second I turn around. Yeah. But, you know, I'm streaming now. I've been free all morning and now she wants attention. That's a very Ivy thing. So yeah, you can use it as a basic tool and then you can upgrade it. You can use it as a basic tool and then you can upgrade it and it gets a free repair. Also, I am not used to E. Yep. Also, I am not used to E. So I keep clicking it and picking stuff up, which is a bit derpy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 on the shovel. So then all I need to do is wait for it all to grow up, harvest it all at the same time, and that will be plantation the first. Well, if you're not using it, you should certainly cancel it, sir. They're not cheap. I mean, you can get, like, pretty cheap ones just to get started. If you don't want modded, a realm is the cheapest way to go, though. The official Microsoft host, and then they just take care of it and patch it for you and everything. But of course, these days, modding Minecraft, so much more fun. some point I might have to get like a desktop microphone because this headset's just not comfortable. And the mic really isn't anywhere near as good as yours, for example. It may one day become relevant. Yours is red, yeah. Red is my favourite colour. $254 things I've buried, that's good. I will call it a day. Origin is over level 30 now. I am foresting all the things. Yes, god damn it, I put apple trees there. And they're supposed to be all Kwangdons. Shit. It can be fixed. It shall be fixed. Don't know if this game has signs. I can write a message on Minecraft style or similar. Suffice it to say I'm going to have enough apples to plant. Look at this. Apples, apples, apples everywhere. Okay, so let's go get more dirt. Derpity dirt. Better dirt, dirt, derpity dirt. Derp, derp, derp. No, it's not supposed to come out of the wheelbarrow. See, look. It's taking it out of the flipping wheelbarrow. Yep. Got to move it further back. The words of wisdom from the Lilo. How are you feeling about a multiplayer farm of this for me and thee? That was at some point, yes, chat. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Nom nom nom. Right, Apollos. Oops. What? How did I do that? What did I even do? What's going on here? Somehow that... What did I do? But, so my shovel should have emptied, but it was full? So somehow my shovel decided to glitch and not be full and dig deeper? Instead of emptying. I really don't know how I did that. Weird. So I'm going to leave the Kwangdons alone. Oops, except for those ones apparently. Okay, so now I'm not leaving them alone. I want them to all harvest at the same time. But I know which ones are right and which ones are wrong there now at least. I have no idea what Kwangdongs are. Are they a real thing? Or is the game just made it up? We have coconut and apples and bananas. Quandong. The only links that comes up for it is the wiki for this game, I guess we know. Oh, it's a real fruit. Well, there you go. There you go. Bondon, eat it. Kwandon, eat it. Also called a desert Kwandong, sweet Kwandong, or native peach. Oh. Well, there you go. Thank you very much. I guess we didn't know because it is Antipodean. We don't tend to get stuff like that over by Europe. And then it missed, but then when I tried to pick it up, it came out of the barrow instead. It's just a bit glitchy. Right. Now I can see the quests I actually have. I don't know why it doesn't auto-track them, it should, really. Hacking down fruit trees does take a lot out of your axe though. This axe is almost broke now. Crawdaunt. What's accordant with you? I don't know. Nothing's accordant with me. But it is in chat if anyone would like to catch it. I was going to check something and now I've forgotten what it was. Minecraft servers require quite high-end CPU because they're single-threaded, so you've got to have a lot of single-core threaded performance. Whereas most other game servers don't have that limitation. So while a fast CPU helps because they're multi-threaded, you can chuck a lot more on the same host and still get decent performance. You don't have to spend the money to get the absolute best and fastest CPUs in the servers to then rent. So yeah, it can be actually quite a lot cheaper for other games, to be honest. It's mainly because Minecraft was architected over 10 years ago now. See in a minute. It was architected over 10 years ago now, and the main ticking thread, and I think the lighting thread as well, if I remember correctly, are both single-threaded. And because the tick has to be synchronous, it's hard to multi-thread it. So they just don't bother. That's Java Edition. Bedrock Edition is multi-threaded, but of course you can't actually mod it like you can Java. That was the answer to the threading issue was, well, hey, we'll make Bedrock Edition. The problem is Java Edition is so popular, they just can't get rid of it. Hey Harley. They would just have an absolute nightmare if they tried, because of all of the mods and history with it. So they just don't even bother to push back against it for now. I can't help but think at some point in the future they might. Because they keep adding more to Java Edition and slowing it down. So there's only so much you can do to modernize it and bring it up without biting the bullet and actually somehow making it multi-threaded. And if you're going to do that, frankly, these days, you're just going to throw away Java. Because there's better. There just is way better. But then, of course, it wouldn't be compatible. You'd have to have a new client as well. And then you're looking at a ground-up rewrite of the game, which is, you know, Bedrock. Which is why they did the bedrock. So round and round you go. I would imagine that would be fairly cheap. I don't have any specific recommendation for host, but you can probably, whoever your Minecraft host is, they can probably just transfer the slots over to Ark for you and drop the cost. If they've been good enough for Minecraft, I'm sure they'll be good enough for Ark. GTX Gaming is probably one of the most commonly one of the bigger UK ones. I think they're UK centric. Welcome back, the Lilo. I scooped up the square underneath the feckin' wheelbarrow. It's a bit glitchy. I mean, it's better than one at a time, which would have made this impossible. Yes, have good adulting. See you in a bit. Are you starting to worry? Lilo's singing. Things are getting strange. I'm starting to worry. This could be a case for Mulder and Scully. Oh yeah, Fallout 3 is free currently on Epic. And there's another one as well with it that looked alright. A pixely RPG roguelite, I believe, called Having Loads of Fun in Fun Town. I don't know what it was called actually. Evoland, there you go. And if you do decide to take them, please consider putting in creator code of Lilo and Switch. Don't believe she actually gets anything at all for the freebie games, but you know. I'm actually starting to get through this. I might have to start flattening that bit over there next. Oh, okay. So adulting, it's fair enough that you wouldn't know this. Adulting has nothing to do with adultery. Adulting is getting off your butt and doing jobs. Like anyone who stops, frankly, being lazy on a computer and goes and does jobs is adulting. Like going to get food from the shops, doing the cleaning, having a shower, making phone calls you need to make, that kind of stuff. That is all collectively known as adulting. Being a responsible, grown-up adult. Yes, you will hear us calling it that quite a lot, so never fear, we are not talking about adultery. Lilo and I are madly in love and hugely committed to each other. Yeah, always best to ask. Best to be certain. You're learning from me? What you... the yawnings, you mean? Lilo is yawning. Lilo possibly needs me to make her another shake and or a caffeine drink right now. Exactly, that's it. Adulting is the jobs you should be doing instead of relaxing and having chill out time. With your favourite streamer couple, Lilo and Dadmin. Wow, look at all the kangaroo poo. There's 5 pieces of it, look. 1, 2, 3, oh 6 even. 4, 5, 6. Thank you for all the kangaroo poo, Mr. Kangaroo. It is a great gift. Do I see another one over there? No, I see logs. I mean, in slang, a rupu could be considered to be a log. Whoa, gee, cuz. No thank you song. And another one that's going to be explicit as well, apparently. Let's skip that one too. Right, I'm going to take a 1-minute break. Be right back. Okie dokie, I am the backs. Okay, we need more dirt. More dirt. We like to party. We like to party. Oops. The terraforming is going so well. This feels like AC&H slow, I must admit. A Malamar appears, which... It's weird, this Pokemon. It's weird as ass. I don't really know. I don't really know how to describe this. I mean... No, I guess it's not. But this one is weird. It's like... floaty ears or something. This one's so weird that I don't even really know how to explain it. It's just weird. Snake shoved in a tube, possibly? An upside down squid, yeah, or possibly. With a collar. It has like a shirt collar on it. And I just don't really get why. Hey Tigger. Oh. Oh, piss. No! No! Unhelpful. Thank you, Lilo. Well done for catching the Malamar nightmare. Now, whatever it is, you get to enjoy one of it. More dirt, please. More dirt. No problems, Tigger. You are obviously welcome to say hi as much or as little as you wish. Whenever you do or don't wish. No. In the wheelbarrow. No, don't empty it from the wheelbarrow now. No! Wheelbarrow, handy. Wheelbarrow mechanics, not handy. So, banana there. Yeah, I mean, Google Docs spreadsheet is a great free way of sorting out spreadsheets and checklists for games. Stardew, there is a mod you can put into Stardew. Is it called CheckDew or something like that? I think you know what it is. Todew, T-O-D-E-W. And it gives you like a in-game prompt related to-do list. So like if you have to go and pet your animals, you can pet your animals, and then when it sees that you've petted your animals, it marks it as done. You can have it come up every day if you want. you can have it tell you to go and take a birthday gift to someone on their birthday. You know, all of that kind of stuff. So that one goes there. Apples. Apple. 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 No. Apple. Apple. Okay. So that scythe is going to break soon, so we spare that. That old axe has actually got more health on it than this one. Oops, that was the shovel, not the scythe. Thank you, Lilo. It was you. Yes, it was. Thank you. I will hydrate momentarily. But ideally, I want to plant this entire... I am not the best around, but I appreciate the sentiments. Thank you very much. So I want to try and finish the tree orchard this game day. So we might push it into late sleepy time, since there is actually no penalty that we've yet managed to find. Yeah, well, so far not managed to bump into one. But let's push it a bit further. Let's science the shit out of it. Lilo just laughed out loud at that. Let's almost break the shovel. Yeah, I don't think DDV has anything like that yet. I don't even know if DDB has modding support. No, no, not again! Maybe the release version will have modding support and you'll be able to do stuff like that natively in it. I'm guessing for right now it's nowhere near a priority for them. Yep, being this early is probably some way away from them knowing if it's going to be popular enough to even warrant thinking about that for the future. Although, how can it really not be popular? You're taking Disney and you're making it kind of semi-Animal Crossing with a continual catalogue of characters to come out and expansions. It's just a winner, really, isn't it? Yeah. Everyone who likes any kind of Disney character, which is going to be anyone because they own everything now. They basically own everything. They bought Fox, they bought Marvel, they bought Pixar years ago, they bought the entire of Lucasfilm. So everyone just sees Star Wars, but they bought all of Lucasfilm, which is more than just Star Wars. So yeah, they have everything they need to just rule. So far, they seem to be being relatively responsible with it as well. Unlike people like Time Warmer that just kind of disappear stuff that they don't like, and all the old boys club stuff around their execs. I'm a bit salty about them because ultimately they bought the rights for Babylon 5 and it's my favourite program ever. Oh, another one of these. Could be more big money. Yeah, sometimes it's fair to be tilty, isn't it? But they bought up the rights for Babylon 5, which is my favourite sci-fi ever. And they just disappeared it. It's been decades before they even did a HD version of it. It's really mental. There are so many people who loved it, and they just black holed it. They've been blocking reboots, remakes, and re-releases, and so on and so forth. Even though the original writer and director, J. Michael Straczynski, wants to do it, just getting the rights out of them to do it has been next to impossible. Someone decided they didn't like it, for whatever reason, and they didn't want it to see light of day. And that someone has just been floating around for decades in positions of responsibility to block it. You can't get things in certain countries on platforms and stuff, so how can you even, just because they won't let, what's going on here? Just because these execs decide that you, oh my gosh, wheelbarrow mechanics are a problem. Just because someone decides they don't want it in that country or whatever. But I really just think all of the media companies need to get their butts in gear and just have a global platform where people can pay and watch the stuff they made. And that's that. As things age out of specific agreements, just put them on your global platform. Let people pay you a sub. You don't have to give it away for free or anything. You obviously have digital copies because, you know, you license it out to countries. Just as it expires, just put it on the internet. Let people pay and watch it. Yeah. I just ate. I'm all good. Thank you, Lilo. If I could write laws for the world, that would be one of my laws. Make what you want. After 5 years, you have to make it available to every country as part of a streaming service. People pay you for, but that's that. I really am not a fan of Prime Video. The catalogue wasn't great when it was... oh, who were they before they got bought? What was the DVD place? Not Netflix. There was another DVD service. You could just post off DVDs. And Prime is that. Amazon bought them and made it into Prime Video instead. They just pulled all the content into the platform. And it was rubbish when it was that. I don't remember the name of the thing. Yeah... Because Netflix started off as DVDs in the post and stuff, but there was another one which was always kind of the B-rate one. So yeah, Amazon Prime Video just bought that and sucked it into the Amazon platform. And then made it Love Film, that was it, thank you. And it was never that good, Love Film. It never really had good stuff on it. Fuck's sake. And then of course it comes from the Barra. Seriously, wheelbarrow mechanics are terrible. Yeah, we should probably just send them some clips of this. Look, 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 look. Instead of going in the barrow, it went under it. Yeah, we should possibly send the devs some VOD highlights and be just like, need to fix this, please. And yeah, some older films, they do just, and programs, they get hard to watch. But that's what I mean. If ultimately, if a thing can be released, then 5 years you get exclusivity. You get to define who sells it. After 5 years, it's just made available to catch all global service, and everything on it is older than 5 years. I don't know. And people can just sub to it and watch old content. And that should just be the way it goes, really. People want to watch your older stuff. People will watch your newer stuff if you throw in the older stuff, you know, into a service. Oh, there we go. We've hit the it's late now. We run out of stamina quite quickly at this level. Like, I would pay, we pay for Netflix, we pay for Disney Plus. I would prefer not to have to pay the full rate for Prime and have a delivery only, but whatever. It's alright, I was just getting the apples. Prime delivery I use all the time, but I could live without the video and the music. It could just go, and that wouldn't be a problem for me. The problem is they don't do that because no one would actually have Prime Video if it wasn't mandatory. Yep. Free sub helps as well. Faster stuff. What do you mean by faster stuff though, Lilo? Yeah. As long as we get the Prime delivery, I would happily still pay like the original £40 a year just to have Prime delivery. If they had the delivery only tier available, I would do that. Not a problem by me. I could live without Prime subscriptions. I could live without all the free games and stuff. I've literally never played a single one. Occasionally I've taken the cosmetic items into a game, but that is literally it. Yeah, exactly. Just about anything we've ever wanted to watch they charge for, and I've paid for some of it because it's the only place that has it in the country, paid or included. Like we bought, I think it was 2 or 3 seasons of Eureka, a little town called Eureka as it's called over here. We paid for that on Prime because you couldn't stream those seasons anywhere else. I will pay for content. I don't have a problem with that. Just actually make it available, guys. And they don't. Which is a crying shame. Okay, so that's the next plantation ready as well. Yeah, no worries. You do some adulting and some studying. Happy to teach you a new word. A new turn of phrase. Thank you so much for being in the Lilo stream. Thank you so much for coming over with the raid. We only stream to talk to people and make friends, so for you to be here is perfect. Bye for now. This wasn't a new game to me. I almost certainly wouldn't have the patience for this much terraforming. But because I've never done anything like that in this game before, I'm able to do it. Yeah, I could probably have 2 islands. Like if we had his and hers island for me and Lilo, I could probably kind of set that up separately. I've dropped a frickin' wow. Yeah. Congratulations on adulting. A stink bug. I can probably try and find you a stink bug, John. Jeez. Yeah, I just inserted that into your head. Yeah, I didn't get a lot for that. Machine manual. Right, so I'm going to need another new copper axe soon. Another shovel and another scythe. Scythes don't come from him. I think I make scythes. I will take an axe. Yeah. And a pickaxe. No, I don't need a pickaxe, actually. Shovel. Right. From John, shipping request. No, sod that. Right. I have to go back to my old camp because I think I've got some post waiting for me there. And then I need to save up 95 grand so I can buy a house. And another 25 to move this. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't move this now, can I? I want to move a building. Can't move a building because I'm 250 grand in debt. The money for the shipped animals could be there, yes. So yeah, I want to get my house down here so I can work out how all of that stuff works. Right. Let's drop off all of these things. You can have that, and the poo, and the pine cone. So this one's raw goods, so wood. Not stone, even though stone is technically a raw good. In ore. So I call it raw if it requires processing to be useful. I would call it finished goods if it's ready to go. I think that's a reasonable enough distinction. Scythe. Tin bar and a palmwood plank. And I need to craft 3 items for that. So that axe is very close to being dead. So is this scythe. Keep that shovel for a little bit longer. I haven't used that. 157 apples. I can sell them to John. Let's find out how much a 100 and... No, let's round it up a bit. I'll have some more in here, won't I? Nope. Yep. So... $250 apples. Let's find out how much 250 apples makes. What else do I need to do? I was going to make a scythe, wasn't I? Nail and a palm wood, I think it was. Nail. And I need to make some tin ingot. Thank you. Just so. you'd possibly like this game yourself, sir. I know it's not quite as realistic as you go for. I know you time to go for the zombie or the survival sims. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. There is a lot of grinding craft in it, as you can see, which is why I suggested it. But yeah, I know you go for more of the realistic survival type stuff. And this is more Crayola survival. Okay. Okie dokie. Gonna put this path back, sell John some stuff, and then go on a little trek. Need to fill in the beach there a little bit. I was thinking about keeping some of this water and still doing a bridge over it, but I don't know. I think I'll just land it in as all part of it, and then have the only bridge being kind of here. So I'm going to fjord that at least. Righty doke, we'll do this trek. Go see what we can find. Those 250 apples made a decent chunk of money though. Definitely worth having a massive orchard. 26 grand, wasn't it? Maybe? These yellow wattle flower plants, they make between 1 and 2 seeds on a chance-based drop, so every time you smash one you can plant 1.5 back for it, give or take. So like those 4 made 7, for example. Oh, a little stretch. And a bend. dip my toe to jacuzzi, baby. Thank you very much. I will have a little bend and a little stretch. Oh, a little bit tight between my shoulders there. I will also pause for a second and just check to see if the backup's done. The backup is done. Finally. In time for me to not have any more time to do anything with it. Brilliant. At least it's done. Old server to new server backup. Hard drive stuff, yes. Yeah, I just copied 1.6 terabytes of data from the old server to the new. Sorry, between hard drives on the old server. All of these bushes regenerate after a period of time as well, so even with harvesting them, a shed ninja appears. That sounds like the kind of Pokemon I'd want. Is it Shed Inja? Shed Inja, not Shed Ninja. It appeared. Cook one meat. Might get around to that, we'll see. I will not be taking it down today, no, Tigger. But yes, I am, in general terms, doing work to it. The OS hard drive, the operating system drive, it's gone a bit wonky. It's stable enough at the minute. The server files are backed up and everything. Possibly tomorrow morning now, I will turn it off, pinch 2 of the hard drives from it, put them in the new server, get the new server running, and then transfer all the data over again. So there will be some downtime to the Minecraft doofer while it's doing some of that. But I'm thinking about moving that Minecraft server onto the internet anyway. I need updated sub badges. Why? Because they're rubbish, or because there are some missing, or Genshin kind of out of date, I suppose. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. 17 seats. Yes, of course you are away tomorrow. Yes, I know what you regularly get off to doing on Mondays. So yes, it might be off a bit of time in the daytime. If I put it on... I've got a cloud server I can put it on, potentially, so it's just not here in the house. If I do that, it'll have a new address to connect to. Whatever it is I do, I will let you know what the status is, and if I don't, which is also possible because, you know, memory, just give us a prod in the usual manner. Yes, you really don't like those mimics, do you? Wonder if I can increase the spawn rate just to troll you. I'm not that mean. So that's a point as well, just so you can have access to it too if you like, I suppose. This is not a public server, but since you guys are all real life friends, if you'd like access to it, we can do that. They congregate around your base. That just seems like they're picking on you. Okay. They know that you don't like them. Yeah, so they are trolling you. No worries, Disso. No worries, sir. That's an axe almost broken. So, as we need to wind up, I shall quite possibly just go to bed in my tent here. But yes, do have things in the mailbox. Yes, you do get the money from the animals in your mailbox. There is a new level of mining license. Center from Animal Research. Your reward is attached. Ooh. It is really worth shipping animals. And you get your trap back as well. And we return your trap. 8,000 for this one. Nice. And your trap back. And I don't care about bug tips. So yes, Lilo, you were correct. When you ship a creature, you do get the money back in your post. Okay, we are gonna, I am gonna round up right about now. The raid is gonna be off to Ruzab Host having a birthday stream today, so instead of my usual dad joke, we're gonna go in with a raid message of happy birthday. A highly original happy birthday. Yes, I have a mic capture on this screen. That's cool. So let's stop the music, and so we will go over with Tomb Raid. Nope. Tomb Raid. I am Dad for hype. A big happy birthday from the Dadmin and Lilo family. I am Dad for hype. Tomb Raid. There we go. We're going to raid Ruse Vampire. Love for you to come and wish them a happy birthday with me. Getting the chat ready myself. Alright. Tatty bye. Thank you all for coming. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. See those of you tomorrow who are around.